welcome. Welcome to our Portrait Masters Conference chat. I'm going to give it a couple minutes and just make sure everyone has a chance to come on over to our YouTube channel and get logged in. People are let's see, we have people tuning in from lots of places. Alberta, Canada, Charlotte, North Carolina, California. Oh man, Texas, this city, I'm going to probably butcher this. Nacogdoches, Texas. Houston, Texas. Oh my God, why are these cities so hard for me to say today? Temecula. Okay, that was easy. California. Lulu in Galveston is in the car. Make sure you stay focused on driving, of course. Let's see, Wisconsin, Poland, Finland. Finland, how cool. Toronto. This is awesome. I'm going to give it one more minute and then we will get started. And you can comment in the chat where you're tuning in from, by the way, if you're wondering how I know where people are being, where they're watching this from. It's because they are tuned in the chat. All right. Okay, we're going to get started. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our live session about the Portrait Masters 2023. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm Nikki Closser. If you don't know me, I am a photographer. I have been a photographer for the last, 11 years now. And I am super lucky. I get to host the podcast called The Portrait System. It is probably one of the favorite things that I've ever done in my life. I get to interview photographers from around the world. And if you haven't tuned in yet, I highly recommend it. These people just give the best golden nuggets and most inspiring stories and talk about their ups and downs and all that good stuff. And the conference, let's talk about it. Well, first of all, have you gotten your ticket yet? If you're tuning in, you can write in the comments whether or not you've gotten your ticket yet. This is my favorite photography event of the year. I mean, I can think about moments that just give me the chills. You know, for example, there was a friend of mine who had come by herself and she was like, Nikki, help me out. And I was in the middle of working and doing something. And I was like, hang on, I know who you need to meet. And so I brought her, this was Mitzi Starkweather, if you know Mitzi. I brought her over to Olivia Renee and said, hey, I think you guys could totally hang out. And now they are like BFFs. It's really awesome. And that's just one really amazing part of the conference is the lifelong friendships. Yes, we're there to learn and become better photographers, become better business owners, but so much of it is the connections that you make. You know, being an entrepreneur can kind of be a lonely thing, a lonely thing in the world. And so having this camaraderie and the community and connections, yes, we do this online, but being able to meet people in person and just really create these relationships it's absolutely priceless. And if this has happened to you, make sure to write in the chat, comment in the chat if you have met people that have become lifelong friends, because I hear it so often. So all right, what else? Will this be your first time going, if you are going? And if so, maybe you could share in the comments just something that has been really great for you about just going to the conference. Okay, I have a ton of stuff to cover today, lots of stuff. But one of the most important parts is that we're giving away 3 tickets to the conference. 3 tickets, which is just amazing, absolutely incredible. Now, in order to win, what you need to do is, well, first of all, you have to stay till the end because we're announcing the winners at the end. But what you'll do is you will go into the comment section and you'll use the hashtag TPM2023. And you are going to share what you're most excited about this year for the conference. So use the hashtag TPM2023 and share what you're most excited about this year. Make sure you include that hashtag. Stay to the end. We also have some more prizes we're going to be giving out at the end as well. So make sure to comment with what you're most looking forward to this year. And maybe you'll win a ticket, and we also have some other prizes for you. Okay, so if you have been there to one of the conferences in the past, you know how amazing it is. You know that it's an intimate conference. It's not one of these conferences where you are just amongst a sea of people and you're just a number. Like this is a very intimate setting and it's just really, really special. Okay, so I'm going to break some things down. Now, we have some big news. You asked, and we are making this happen. There's going to be more of Sue at the conference. I know some of you have been saying, like, we want more Sue, we want more Sue. And she is just absolutely thrilled to not only be speaking, but she's also going to do a breakout class. Now, this breakout class, it was originally offered at $499, but it's now included with your ticket. So you get to attend the breakout class. Yeah, pretty awesome. So that's going to take place on Monday from 2:30 to 4. You don't need to register for it. It's already been added to the regular programming for the day. So an extra just hour and a half of Sue giving her powerful presentations that she always does. Super excited for it. Okay. You know, again, that Sue is the master of not only self-value and just pretty much everything photography at this point, but posing is also something that is one of her absolute superpowers. So that is going to be included in the breakout session as well, is posing any body type. So you do not want to miss this. Very important. Excuse me. And posing for me personally is something that elevated my own business, knowing that I could have anyone walk into my studio and I was very confident that I could pose them at any time. Cannot tell you enough how important this is. And I learned it from Sue, and you get to learn it from Sue as well. All right, so make sure you are getting your tickets now so that you get a chance to attend that with Sue. All right, so there is more big news related to Sue as well. And that is that you will get the digital copies of the posing cards and Sue's Pose series. So Sue has the Pose series in our Portrait Masters store, as well as the posing cards. All of this together is a $997 value that you are getting if you attend the conference. So pretty awesome. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so now if you already got your ticket, don't worry. You're totally getting all of these things too. Everyone who attends will get it. Everyone who gets their ticket early, excuse me, will get this. It will automatically be added to your account in the next couple of days. All right, now, because of all of this, just adding all of these new exciting things, we have extended the $300 off discount deal to August 2nd, which is at the end of the day today, Pacific time. So if you get your ticket by the end of the day today, Pacific time, you get that $300 savings for the conference. So think about what you could do with that extra $300 if you get it by the end of the day. So if you're on the fence, save that $300, do something cool with it. And then we'll get to see you at the conference. Be awesome. All right. The other thing too, 11:59 p.m. Pacific is when that will end today, that $300 saving. Also, yes, you can pay with PayPal. We have a lot of people who are coming from different countries. Chris has been one of our members forever, and she is coming from Australia, which is absolutely amazing. All right, you can pay with PayPal. You can break up the payments. Did I say that? Okay, so because we have so many people from around the world, you can pay with PayPal. That was my whole point in telling you that, because I know for people who are international, it's not always easy to make the payments. So you can pay with PayPal. And another thing we are doing this year is you can break up the payments so you don't have to pay everything all at once. So if you're like, oh, I just don't have it all right now, but you want to make monthly payments, you can absolutely do that with PayPal. Okay, so once you get your ticket, what does that unlock? There are so many incredible things happening at this conference. I'm telling you, the Portrait Masters knows how to do it right. Shooting bays are just like out of this world to grow your portfolio, to practice shooting. Sue curates the shooting bays. So she builds like just the most jaw-dropping settings with all different types of models. with all different types of amazing, gorgeous outfits and backdrops. And someone will be at the shooting, each shooting bay with you to help, if you want help, to help you through the whole process of shooting. Unless you already, if you don't need help and you're good to go, you don't need to utilize that person, but there will be mentors at each station for each shooting bay. There are also mentor sessions happening on the showroom floor. So you can bring all of your questions, your portfolio, your website, anything, and you can get answers and feedback from our mentors who are at the top of their game. So it's pretty awesome to just have that on the showroom floor as a nice little perk. We also have, oh, and that's one-on-one too. The mentor sessions are one-on-one, which is great. Okay, sorry, I have really bad allergies right now. Everything's blooming, and I'm like here in Michigan. Okay, trade shows and vendors. Now, we have some of the most remarkable vendors in the industry that come every year, and they usually have some sort of show discount. So if you're in the market for new gear, if you are looking for new products, print products, of course, Graphy Studio will be there. They always have an exclusive deal. So we have, let's see, almost 30 top vendors, which is fantastic. And it's so nice to be able to feel the products and actually test things out before you actually purchase them. So that's another benefit of being there. Okay, we have, oh, this is the extra fun part. We have 4 parties this year. So, and this is where everyone just kind of lets loose and just has such a good time. And so much networking happens as well. It's really, really great. So we have the Portrait Masters Awards ceremony and cocktail party. And I'll talk a little bit more about this in just a second. So I'll come back to that. We also have the pool party. This is so much fun. At the Arizona Grand, where the resort is in Phoenix, they have this like wave pool and just awesome area. And some people are right in their suits floating around in the wave pool. Some people are just hanging out fully clothed, totally up to you. But we have a blast. The pool party is just so much fun. And then, okay, this one, the next one of the parties we're doing is the silent disco. The first year we did this, I was like, you guys, like, what? Like, we're not gonna be able to hear the music? Like, what's happening? I'm a little nervous that this is not gonna be, like, this isn't gonna go well. I cannot tell you how much fun I had. Everyone, so you get headphones. If you've never been to one before, you get headphones and you have different channels and of music. So everyone chooses what channel and you can only hear your own music. And so when you walk into the room, it's hilarious because there's no music playing, but everyone's singing and dancing and you can get on the same channel as your friends and it is an absolute blast. And for people like me who struggle with, really loud environments, being that I'm like hearing impaired and all of that, to be able to like take my headphones off and just talk to someone and have a regular conversation, but then I want to get back into party mode is so much fun. So again, if you want to party and dance, awesome. If you want to continue the networking, it happens as well at the parties. Okay, also, for the silent disco, we always do a different costume theme. You do not have to do a costume if you want, but it's really fun if you do, and there are usually prizes for best costume. But you can cast your vote we have a private Facebook group for everyone who's attending the conference. So that's where you can find a roommate if you're looking for a roommate. That is where you can ask any questions that you want regarding the conference. You can get to know people, you can share your work and who you are, all that good stuff in the private Facebook group. So you can also vote for what the costume theme is going to be this year. Right now, the 2 top contenders are Yacht Rock and Old Hollywood Red Carpet. So those are the 2 themes that we're going back and forth, and you get to vote, and then that will help decide what the party theme will be, and we will decide on the theme on August 8th. And yes, there are prizes for best individual and group costumes. Okay, there is also a closing night karaoke party. So if you are a karaokeer, this is definitely your party. It's going to be awesome. So much fun. All right, so that's the extra fun networking part. Of course, one of the main reason we're doing this is so you can learn, so you can grow your business, so you can just make sure you are doing everything you can to have that successful business. Now, we have over, let's see, at least 7 live shoots that will be happening from industry leaders. We have powerful speaking presentations about business and just all of the things that come along with being an entrepreneur. They're going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, there are also breakout sessions, and these are, sorry, I'm just putting a note in here so I can get a question answered. Okay, breakout sessions. These are, okay, so we have multiple breakout speakers. We have Cat Ford Coates, who is on with me today, and you're going to hear from her in a little bit, and Saray Taylor Roman, who is also here with me today, who you will hear from in a little bit as well. Okay, so and also I'm a breakout speaker. I'm so excited to do this again. I got to do this last year too. And yeah, I'm talking about all about how you can market your business and how you can shoot to sell more. Just tons of great information. I think I have a couple seats left. Okay, it looks like I only have 5 seats left. And my class is only $99, and I'm given a lot of information for only $99. And another thing too with my breakout course is you get my posing guide, and that's valued at $99. So you get the posing guide just for signing up. The class is only $99. So if you've ever considered buying my posing guide, you could just get it for free if you sign up for the class. Okay, all of the classes are actually filling up fast too. One of Kat's just sold out, and one of Saray's is about to sell out. So there's also Felicia Reed, Richard Wood, so many amazing breakout speakers. And this is in addition to the main speakers that everyone will see, and the powerful presentations, the live shoots, and everything else that I've talked about. Okay, swag. Sue came up with all of this swag this year. It's so great. A lot of them is about being a professional poser. It's hilarious, and it's just really well styled. It's very clever. I love it. You can go to the conference page on the portraitmasters.com. There's a button at the top of the website, and if you order your swag before August 8th, then you can get it while you're at the show, which is awesome because then you don't have to worry about shipping and when's it going to come and all that good stuff. Okay. All right. Again, remember that. Oh yeah, there's some swag up on the screen for you to see. Tons of stuff: hoodies, water bottles, chargers, like lots of great things. So again, the conference for everything, except for lodging and travel there, obviously that is extra, but it's only $1,500 to learn from so many incredible leading industry experts. It's just going to be absolutely fantastic. And also, in order to get the Pose Conference bundle, which is Sue's Portrait Masters store class, and the digital posing cards, again, worth $997. In order to get that, all you have to do is buy your ticket before 11:59 p.m. Pacific time tonight. So if you're on the fence and you wait, you're going to miss out on that. And you won't save the $300. So make sure you get your ticket today. You don't need to add those items to your cart either. The bundle, the posing bundle, and Sue's Pose Conference bundle, the team will begin adding them to your account within 2 to 3 business days after you purchase your ticket. Oh, there's only 17 tickets left for this offer. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that before. All right, so 17 tickets left for this specific offer. So once those 17 tickets are sold, I guess that doesn't, I just want to clarify. So even if they buy a ticket before the time is up, there's only 17 tickets left for that. Is that right? I just want to get clarification on that so that I don't tell you the wrong information. All right, let's see. What else do I have to tell you? Okay, the next 17 people to sign up get the offer. But you still get, even if you're after that 17 people, you still get the $300 off of your ticket. You just wouldn't get the posing bundle. All right. Okay. I got the thumbs up for that was correct. So I gave you the correct information. All right, we are going to be doing new live announcements weekly. So every Wednesday at noon Pacific, just like today, we're going to do announcement every week leading up to the Portrait Masters conference. And again, make sure you join the Facebook group once you get your ticket as well, because there's lots of fun stuff happening within the private Facebook group. We do a private Facebook group every year for the conference, and it's kind of cool because everyone who you were there with and you build this camaraderie with, you're in that group from the year before. So kind of awesome. Okay. All right. I am going to introduce Saray Taylor Roman and Cat Ford Coates. Hi, girls. How are you?
Hi. Hi, hi, hi.
Welcome. Welcome to the live. I'm sure everyone sees your faces all the time now that you yeah, are just doing so much on the portrait system and with the portrait masters. So yeah. Do you want to each, just in case people are tuning in and don't know you, do you want to just introduce yourself really quick?
Sure.
Go for it, Kat.
So I am Cat Ford Coates. I am a studio owner in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm a co-host with Saray Taylor Roman for the 12-month
Ooh.
startup on the portrait system.
Did I say Roman wrong? Roman? Did I say your last
Either
name?
one, it's fine,
How do
Nikki.
you want it to be said?
So no, it's fine. Ramon or Roman.
Roman. Oh, God, I hate
It's,
when I get someone's
it's
name
like
wrong.
tomato,
The
tomato.
worst. No, it's not. It's your name. I should be getting it right. Sarai. I always say Sarai Taylor. I don't. I just. Yeah.
Yeah, then that's fine. That's part of my last name and that's my name too.
I'm
It's just so
sorry.
long.
Okay. Sorry. Now introduce yourself.
Hi, well, I'm Saray Taylor Roman, and I am in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's where I have a studio. And I co-host with Kat, the 12-month startup. I am so excited for September. Like you said, Nikki, it's also my favorite photography event of the year. So I can't wait.
Awesome.
So fun.
What makes it your favorite? Like, what's so exciting about it?
Well, the thing is that I had never been to a photography conference before. Like the first one I ever attended was TPM when it was, I think, in Palm Springs, California. It was the first time that I attended one, and then I judged every other one based on that, which was not good. It's intimate, you get to meet so many people that you know in the group already, and you get to
Uh-huh.
put a face to a name. You get to actually hear their voice, even though you've been, commenting and answering questions and asking questions in the group for years. You get to see, I learn in person. So for me, just be able to be in a small setting, smallish, right? Because we have like about 500 people sometimes at the event, and get to see where the light is positioned, where the photographer who's leading, the talk is positioning themselves, where they're positioning
Mm-hmm.
the model. That helps me a lot than seeing it just from a screen. So all of that, seeing all the new gadgets, I always come home with
Mm-hmm.
it. So yeah, all of it.
What about you, Kat?
I mean, there's so much to love. One of the things that I discovered, because I went to my first TPM was in 2018. And one of the things I thought was so funny is because we've built this community online, like Sarai was saying. And when you meet people at TPM, instead of it just being like, hey, my name's Kat, I'm Cat Ford Coates. I'm Nikki Closser. I'm Sarai Taylor Rahman, right? Because people remember your whole name from what they see on Facebook every
Mm-hmm.
day. And I always just like got a kick out of that. But for me, it's community all day
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Some of my best friends in the entire world I get to see at TPM. So that's where it is in my heart. But then you have like the speakers and the shopping. Don't get me started on the shopping.
I
My
know.
credit card bill like gets very excited when I go to Phoenix in September.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What about the parties? Are you guys gonna dress up?
I think the parties are awesome.
I love
And
them.
even though I'm an introvert and I don't get energy from being around people, I feel like there's enough like safe spaces, throughout where
Yeah.
I can, because I always also stay inside. I can run whenever I am like going low on energy and,
Mm-hmm.
reset in my room and then come back. But yes, I think Kat and I were talking about it the other day, and we have like 13 outfits planned or something
Uh-huh.
crazy. So we're so
13 outfits?
excited
13
about the whole
outfits.
party.
Okay, I need to step up my game. Where the heck? 13
Well, Nikki,
outfits,
we're
you
also
girls.
hosting.
Well,
Yeah.
true.
So
Tell
we're
us about
changing
that.
outfits after every single person that we introduce also.
Yeah.
You girls are stepping it up.
I
Hell
can't
yes.
wait.
I can't wait either. That's fantastic. Very cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, also, in addition to hosting, it sounds like people have the opportunity to maybe have a private dinner with you, Kat.
So one of the things that I offered with my breakout class was that we would get the seats filled and I would draw 6 names from the registrants from either A1 or A2 to have a private dinner with me and my team.
Amazing.
That's fun. Very fun. And what about you, Sarai? What are you giving away?
So lots of things. The first 30 people that signed up, which we have already like touched base with them. If you haven't gotten seen the email, please check your email. But yes, they got a full outfit from my studio. There's so many
Wow.
beautiful things that I just overused, and I need to make room for new things. So we gave 30 outfits away. And today we're announcing the name of the person who won my most awarded outfit. It's the one that won first place in teen and senior in 2019. It's been on cover of magazines locally and nationally, and I am ready for somebody else to give it a new life and create something new with their own perspective. So, yes, I'm excited about
That's awesome.
sharing that name.
Very, very cool. Very cool. All right, girls. What else? Actually, let's answer some questions. What questions? Does anyone have questions out there? Anything that either any of us could answer, Sarai, Kat, or myself? Feel free to drop them in the chat and we can answer those questions. If not, again, make sure you get in the Facebook group if you're not in there already. Make sure you get your ticket if you don't have that yet. And also make sure to sign up for those breakout courses. Because again, they're going to sell out quickly and there's only a few seats left in each one. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. All right, let's see. Any questions? I don't see any. Okay, I'm waiting to see if they're going to drop in questions. So if you do have questions, just give me a second. I'll make sure to come back to them. All right.
One thing that I've seen in the private group for the people attending the conference is like, when are they arriving? And I cannot recommend enough for you to take one extra day to arrive before and a couple extra days later. Just because even, if there's some opportunities, for example, you can do a creative workshop with Richard Wood after the conference. But even if you didn't do that, you're going to be so exhausted. At least I am. I'm like happily exhausted and I want to take a break right before I come home.
Yeah.
You will find me in the pool. Yes, absolutely.
I know. Yeah, that's really great advice. Yeah, coming a day early, I think is really great. Like you said, and especially if you're coming from a different time zone, because then you can acclimate to the different time zone, and it's going to be hot, it's going to be warm. So but it's all very cool inside. So make sure you bring layers. Yes,
all
lots
the
and lots of layers.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I do have another question though for both of you that you could maybe answer is why should people come to this conference? Why should you spend the $1,500 to come to this conference?
I mean, there are so many answers for that. I think one of the strongest pieces of the portrait system is, yes, like the library of education available to you dominates like so much. But it is the community and the community that you're developing in person. Like, yes, other conferences are so fun. Like WPPI is so much fun, right? But at the same time, this is so intimate and so closely knit. Like everybody in the room is your best friend. Everything's been engineered to, like, if it's your first time, wear the red ribbon so that people can tell that it's your first time and they make sure to go out of their way to include you in an opportunity. You can always sit with me if like that community. You don't get that in the big box conferences. And you make the best friends that you have in your life as an entrepreneur, people that are on that business path with you, that you're not going to find that just going to maybe a $200 conference. You know what I mean?
Totally. One thing I want to do is run down again just quickly because I didn't mention everyone, the breakout classes. So we have, of course, you two, myself, we have Richard Wood, we have Leslie Andrews. She's going to be doing fashion inspired portraits. Richard Wood is going to be doing, of course, creative portraits, and he always comes up with something just mind blowing. And then Felicia Reed, which she's doing the money and business mindset. And Ashley Taylor is going to be doing Facebook ads for studio growth as well. So yeah, we have all of those breakout sessions in addition to the main speakers, which so excited that David Suh is going to be there. So excited. Do you guys know David?
Yeah,
No,
I met
him.
him
I
at
mean,
I met him at Sue's studio in LA. He was
yeah.
there, I think, for a small workshop of sorts. I don't know. There were just a few of us there. And I remember he was just starting out, it was nerve-wracking. He's just like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm very shy in person, which I think is what Sue talks about. On the outward you get one thing, but on the inside you get this like almost like K-pop star.
Yeah.
And he's been able to create just this amazing persona on TikTok and social media. And so I'm so excited to see him and to see this new version of him in person. So yeah, definitely, because I saw it. I knew him, I can say I knew him before the switch turned on.
Yeah, I mean, he has millions of TikTok followers now as a
It's
photographer and
amazing.
showing posing and everything. He's so fun to watch, and it's really cool, really really cool. We also have Elena S. Blair, Jerry Gionis, Kesha Lambert, Loretta Houston. I'm so excited. Ray, oh, I cannot wait
Oh,
to hear. Yes, Scott Robert Lim and Terry Hofford, plus the opportunity for the breakout sessions, and yeah, pretty awesome. All right. Who are you most looking forward to as a speaker?
Mm.
that's a tough one because I know 1000%, like Sue's
Yeah,
is
that's
gonna be, it's Sue, it's her last dance. Like,
Yeah,
oh my God. Like her heart will be in it
yeah.
1000 times. But I'm also really excited to see David speak in person, David Suh, because you see him on TikTok and like there's not all of the cameras and the fun trends. It's just like here he is live and in person. Jerry Gionis is always so great to see speak. He's so funny.
Yeah. I know.
And Terry, all day Terry, like
I know. She always
so
knocks it out of the
good.
park. Okay, so speaking of last hurrah, it's very sad to say, but this will be Sue's last time really giving a big, powerful talk at a photography conference. So it's, as sad as it is, we know, and if anyone knows Sue, she is going to seriously bring it. Like, she is going to bring, just thinking about it gives me the chills. So much of what she has done has changed our lives.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the last time you're going to be able to see her speaking at a big photography conference like this one. And this is also the last time we're going to have the Portrait Masters in conference in this format at the Arizona Grand. So the Portrait Masters conference is not going away. Nothing else is changing. The portrait system, the Portrait Masters, everything is staying the same. But the way that we're having this particular conference, this is the last time we're doing it this way, this very intimate setting. And Sue's last, big last hurrah as speaking at a big conference like this. So, gosh, that's like, if we haven't said enough great things about the conference and why it's important to be there, I feel like it's another big piece to it.
I'm trying really hard not to cry right
I
now,
know.
Nikki.
I know. It's hard to think about.
But it's a great legacy that she's leaving, and
100%.
we're excited, so thankful that she took that path when she did,
Yeah.
because all of us found, our love for photography, our love for entrepreneurship, and knowing our own value. So I am mostly looking forward to her talk, and also her breakout session that now is available to everybody, which I'm so happy that you guys, the conference organizers decided to do that. But I think that we carry a bit of Sue in each of us, in each of our,
Totally.
businesses. I love it when I go across the country and I'm seeing different studios and I see the beautiful, like makeup palette that she did, from very barely there to super glam and the different gradations. And that's one, I'm like, oh, definitely you are a surprise studio.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
When you see things like that. So it's just cool to see that, to see her legacy almost everywhere.
Yeah.
And to know that we get to celebrate together, once more in
Yep.
Phoenix.
And the other thing too is, Sue is all about bringing people up and leveling up, and she's done that for all of the mentors. And it's really cool at the conference how you get the opportunity to have one-on-one, like a mini one-on-one mentoring session with one of the mentors if you choose. So that's another benefit. That's not something that we ever do other than the Portrait Masters conference that I can think about. So yeah, pretty remarkable. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Make sure, let's see. Oh, the winning ticket includes the hotel stay. I got that
Whoa.
wrong. I
That
got
is
that wrong.
amazing,
Oh,
babe.
no, hang on. Just
Oh,
kidding.
you're like, what?
Okay, hang on. Sorry. We have this like live working document as we work out all the details. So, all right. So, for now, make sure you are putting your hashtag TPM 2023, what you're most excited about the conference, in the comments so that you are entered to win. All right. Let's talk a little bit more about mentor bays. So what are they exactly? Like, do you guys have specialties that you think you'll be talking about within each mentor bay?
I think each mentor has like their own like focus that they feel really strongly about or they're really great at. Um, and everybody's got a little something up their sleeves, right? Like,
Yeah.
and depending on how that bay is styled, like by Sue and that team and how everybody kind of gets placed together, that one-on-one mentoring, like I remember
Yeah.
there was somebody last year, Sarai, that you and I had bouncing back and forth multiple times to like, okay, I want to do this promotion campaign because everybody at the mentor base only really has a couple of minutes, and then they would bounce up and be like, okay, Sarai said, what about this? What do you think? And I'd be like, that's a great idea. What if we
Yeah.
also included this and that and the other thing? And they walked away with like the coolest marketing plan to like just go rock the Casbah. Like it's a choose your own adventure all day long at TPM. And so those mentoring bays, whether you need help with pricing or marketing or even just posing, right? Like that's why we're there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like every mentor has a different personality. Like some people are going to resonate with Ashley. Some people are going to resonate with you, Kat. Some people are going to resonate with me. It's just depends. Like everyone has a different style of teaching, which is really awesome and kind of a different specialty. So, and that's like with the breakout classes as well. It's, everyone has their own experience to bring to the table. It's great. Like I know I've learned so much. It's like even just a couple golden nuggets from each speaker that I know I can implement back into my business. It's incredible. Even now, like it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this, you can always learn something from someone. There's always just something you can take away that you can just put into action into your business that's going to help you grow. So the learning just never stops. It never stops.
Well, and mentoring is all about perspective, right? Like, yes, it's also about somebody that's been ahead of you and has the tools and can guide you and hold you accountable. But it's also sometimes we just have our blinders up because we're so busy doing the thing, we forget to look at it from other angles. And like no pun intended, photography room. But it's like sometimes a mentor really is just about like, hey, just do this one little tweak thing and
Yes.
you're golden. And you're
Exactly.
like, oh my God, my mind is blown.
Exactly. Yep. Okay. One last thing, the benefits of, let's talk about this if you guys have input as well. The benefits of staying at the Arizona Grand versus being off-site, staying off-site.
There
I
are
know
so many
personally, like Sarai, you said this a couple minutes ago. Sometimes, like, I'm very extroverted and outgoing, but I like need to be alone. Like,
things.
I recharge being alone. If I don't get my alone time, my husband knows I'm like, I turn into a fire-breathing dragon. And it's the same, like, if I just need time to refresh or, just be with my thoughts for a little bit, I can just walk right back to my room. Super easy. If I want to change my outfit, if I'm not comfortable, if I wore the wrong shoes or whatever, everything's right there. You can just meet your friends, like, hey, I'll meet you at room, 325 and we'll go to the party together. So, not having to drive back and forth, especially if you're drinking. We don't ever want that. So, what about you? Can you think of any other reasons to stay at the hotel?
I love just the fact that you can have like groceries delivered there.
Oh,
There's so many
yes,
things I can
yes.
eat.
Christina and I did that last year to our room. It was so
And so it
awesome.
was so easy, just to go and have everything in one place, especially with Kat and I changing so many times, just being there and having it accessible. But for me, really, I've once, I think I did another conference where I didn't stay at the hotel where it was hosted to save some bucks, right? And then I realized that with Uber or with the car rental, I ended up spending about the same amount that it would have taken me. Plus now, I mean, this conference is so packed with activities, so that you start at 8 a.m. with the first talk, and you don't want to be rushing. You want to make sure that you are there
Mm-hmm.
so that you get every gold nugget that you can. Plus, there's going to be lunch provided, right? So, you don't need to go anywhere else. To me, it's just the best way to do it. Plus, there's always George's Bar at the end,
Yes, George's Bar. I didn't
Yes.
mention that yet.
property. And I love also the ballet guys. So I like to have change on me, so that I can
Mm-hmm.
call and say, hey, I need to go from this place to that place. And the more generous you are, the faster they'll get to your room because they'll remember. And they can take you everywhere. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
about that place. It also has a spa. So I've used it every single day of the conference whenever I've been there. It has a shipping and office center where I shipped a lot of the stuff so I didn't have to bring them with me
Oh,
before.
yeah. That's
Then
smart.
ship them, especially when I bought extra stuff at the trade show. I was able to also ship it back without having to go elsewhere. Everything is in the hotel, the resort, and I love the convenience of that.
Yeah.
Same.
Fantastic. Well, thanks, girls. I can't wait to see you in person in September and hug you and hang out with you and maybe have a couple cocktails. And yeah, it's going to be
Definitely down
awesome.
for the cocktails. But Nikki, we need to announce our winners.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes. Do that. And
Yeah.
then I will announce the prize giveaways that we have and the 3 ticket winners. So
Awesome.
hang in there. Okay, go
Right.
for it.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Just go now, Kat.
All
Go.
right. So I'm doing 2 giveaways. One is for 6 seats for a private dinner, and then the second one is for a photo shoot with me at the conference.
Oh,
So we're gonna start, yeah, like a $6,000 value. Like we are going big.
sweet.
Yeah. So, well, there's a lot of 6s. I wonder. I'm gonna have to look into that numerologically after we get off here. But the winners for the private dinner with my team and I are, drum roll. Are you ready? You ready?
Ready.
Dustin McClure,
Hmm.
Melissa Griffin, Emily Drew, Alyssa Dorman,
Woohoo.
Tia Haygood, and Stacy McNaughton. So, guys, I will be emailing
Awesome.
you. I cannot wait to see you and go out to dinner. We're gonna have so much fun.
That's gonna
But
be
the winner for the photo shoot with me at
fun.
the conference Oh, hang on. I want to make sure I pronounce her name correctly.
Like drum roll. It's a big one.
Alana Flory. I hope I pronounced that right. Florie. You will be hearing from me very soon to get your consultation set up so that we can make the absolute magic with your photo session.
Oh, that's such a great prize, Cat. Very cool.
I love
Yay,
that.
congrats, everyone.
Congratulations, winners. And so let me announce the winner of the most awarded outfit. Her name is Mary Ellen Quine, maybe Quine or Keen.
Mim.
Mary Ellen.
Yeah, that's Mim Quine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mary Ellen goes by Mim. Sweet.
Okay. Okay.
Congratulations,
exciting.
Mim.
Awesome. So yeah, she won that outfit. We're gonna be in touch with you. We have all your contact information, so you'll be hearing from us soon. And Kat just inspired me to do that, Nikki, because I want to be sold out and be done so I can start planning all the things that we're going to do. I reached out to several dance schools in Phoenix, and I got a flood of dancers who want to do, and we're going to have from like high, dancers who are teaching right now who are like professionals, and we're also going to have dancers who are in high school so that you get to see the different ways to direct them in the movement class. So we
Sweet.
have
Wow.
a handful of spots for the movement class for both of them. So if you sign up. Let's say, what's even today? I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's Wednesday.
I know. I don't know either.
I took my
Wednesday,
family
August 2nd.
yeah, airport this morning because they're going to Lollapalooza.
Oh,
So I'm like, okay, I just remember that it was airport day. Okay, so let's see. Sign up. Let's get sold out by this Friday, and you'll be entered, right? Everybody that's been already there gets a chance as well, but we're going to choose 5 people to, be and have just dinner with us in an intimate setting like Kat did. We
awesome.
want to get to know you. Just like Kat said, community is our favorite part of TPM, and the way that Sue brought everybody together, from the speakers to the mentors to every single person attending, everybody else who's doing the behind the scenes. Because for it to look as flawless as it looks every single year, there's so many people, doing all this work, behind the scenes to make us all look fabulous. So sign up for those breakout classes, movement, and be entered to be part of an intimate dinner with my team and I. Most of you have met them already. They were at the conference before, and that's Ali and Jeremy, and they do hair and makeup. They're so talented. They'll be doing my hair and makeup also, as well as the models there. We can't wait to see you.
Awesome. Thank you, Saray. All right, we have to get to our giveaways. Now, if you don't hear your name from this particular giveaway, we're doing another giveaway, so hang tight. If you don't hear your name, stay on, because we're offering another really amazing contest. Like, this probably tops what we just did. Okay. All right, starting with $50 gift cards to the Portrait Masters store. So there's a ton of different courses, templates, tools, for photography, lots of different things in the Portrait Masters store at theportraitmasters.com. I have $50 gift card winners, 10 people. I'm going to do my best to get your name right. It always kills me when I get someone's name wrong. Whenever I'm interviewing someone on the portrait system, I'm always like, can you say it 5 more times? Can you spell it for me so that I make it, make sure it sounds exactly how it's supposed to. So I'm super sorry if I butcher your name. Okay. Number 1 is Lisa Lebedeva. Lisa Lebedeva, $50 gift card to the Portrait Master store. Another $50 gift card is Shira Rose. Let's see, Joanna Naslin, another $50 gift card. Melanie Maxine Photography, $50 gift card to the Portrait Master store. Paul David, you also get a $50 gift card. Marissa Sutherland, Dana Corba, Anastasia Walborn, Eva Maria Foltz, and Johanna Leitinen. Johanna Leitonen. You all get $50 gift cards to the Portrait Masters store. So awesome.
Congrats, you guys.
And in order to get your gift card, make sure to email support@theportraitmasters.com. So if you heard your name for the gift card, email support@theportraitmasters.com to claim your prize.
There's so many
Okay.
choices in the store.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like,
So many.
Okay, so there is a note here. Gift cards are for the Portrait Master store only, but they can be used towards a ticket or a breakout session. So
Ooh.
let me make sure I got that right. Okay, yep. Looks like I got that right.
that's awesome.
Okay. Next. Oh, this is like so nerve-wracking. 3 conference ticket winners. So you're going to get a full-on ticket to attend the conference. Amber Hornback. Amber Hornback.
That is amazing.
Winner
Yay,
number 1.
Amber.
Ah! Lindsay number 2. Lindsay number 2. Oh my gosh. She's winner number 2. Lindsay McDougall.
Yay.
Lindsay
So
McDougall,
cool.
you are winner number 2 for a conference ticket for 2023. And last but not least, Ruthie Mbayabu. Did I get that right? Mbayabu.
What a cool
Ruthie
name.
Mbayabu.
Congratulations, you
That
guys.
is such an amazing thing to win. Ah,
That's
so
like,
excited.
what a
So
gift.
excited. All of the winners too, make sure you come up and introduce yourself to me if we haven't met yet. It'd be really cool just to see
Yes.
who the winners are in person. Okay, and again, to claim your tickets, make sure to email support@theportraitmasters.com and we will get that hooked up for you. Okay, so now we have a new enter to win contest. I know it's hard when you don't win. It's like, we want to give you another chance. So you can win a ticket plus your hotel stay. So
Ooh.
that's like,
The
let's see,
ultimate gift.
$1,800 for a ticket. Well, if you get your ticket today by the end of the day Pacific time by 11:59 p.m., it's only $1,500. But normally tickets are $1,800 plus you get your hotel stay. I mean, this is a huge prize.
That's
We're
a
going to
huge
post the
prize.
link to apply to win this in our Portrait Masters Facebook group. So we'll put it in our Portrait System. Yeah, no, Portrait in our Portrait, which members group? Our Portrait System members group.
And the members
where it's
group or the
going?
conference group?
No,
No,
because
the
they can't get
members,
into
because it's
they
new
can't get
people.
into the Facebook group if they're not going to the
Oh, that's
conference
true.
already.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking in my head. Okay, so we're going to post it in the Portrait System members group. So if you're a member of the Portrait System, that's where we're posting the link where you can enter to win the giveaway. You can also enter to win over 30 other prizes, including swag, Portrait Masters gift cards, membership credit to the Portrait System, and Portrait Masters Awards submissions. Speaking of, August 10th is the last day this round to enter the Portrait Masters Awards and accreditation. So whether you're competing to be in the top 20 or if you are just wanting to see if your work is professional standard and you want to get feedback from international judges, go ahead and enter. It's just super important to make sure you're continuing to get feedback and learning and growing. So again, enter to win. The link will be in our Portrait System members only Facebook group to enter to win a ticket and hotel stay.
I feel like we need like Portrait System, like branded members only jackets.
I know. That'd be funny. All right. Next week, we have more awesome guests that you will hear from on Wednesday at 12 Pacific, just like today. New special announcements. And next week, your host will be Ashley Taylor again. Thanks for letting me sit in for Ashley. I feel like I haven't done a live in a little while. I feel like I was a little rusty at the beginning, but anyways, I love being here with you guys. Make sure you tune into the Portrait System. That I am not rusty at. That I absolutely love doing every week. It is just so much fun. Portrait System podcast, I mean. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Congratulations to all of our winners, and we'll see you here next week on Wednesday.